How's it going, guys? Kevin back at you with another video. In today's video we are checking out my VIP fine laser design business cards and how they are made. You may have received these before, you may not have. If you're a long-standing customer and you've purchased many orders through me, there's a good chance that you have one. If you don't, feel free to just reach out and I can let you know how to get one. But with that, let's get into how they're made. Some quick background on this laser. So this is a 50 watt fiber laser. It's a Muse Galvo laser. So you can see here it's in the middle of the job, but we're just going to make some awesome little VIP customer business cards today. So the first thing we need is our blank business card. So this is just a aluminum, I think it's 0.6 millimeters thick business card that's black anodized. So I can do rare bare stainless steel, but I actually prefer the anodized look just because when you remove the anodization, it just gives a really clean look. So we're just gonna set that down here. Now I'm gonna walk through a little bit of the setup over here, but can actually go through here. Running preview, this is actually just gonna draw the outline, so we're gonna make sure that it's lined up correctly, which it is. Then I'll stop the preview, hit start. I have my safety goggles on, so you'll be able to see that in a second. I'm gonna hit the start button. And now this is a fairly quick process. I could make it slightly quicker by doing a different process, but I really like the quality and consistency with this method. So I've been using this for now. If you guys have any other recommendations, feel free to let me know. But you can see the laser is basically just removing that anodization on the business card. And just like that, it is basically done. It's super quick. So one thing with these machines, the full spectrum laser, I used to recommend these because I was a big fan of them. I would no longer recommend purchasing one of these because they are forced to be tethered to the internet in order to function. I think it's a really bad business move for any company that tethers their piece of equipment to the internet in order for it to require to work. It's literally just a software key that they turn on and off. All my older machines, I sold one of mine. I still have my Titan. That one's offline, which is great because if my internet goes out, whatever, I can still get a job done. With this, if it's not able to call the home base, it will not function, which is really dumb in my opinion. So I would not recommend buying any more of their equipment because all of their stuff is now online. Similar to Glowforge's, it's another reason why I don't recommend that. But yeah, so just like that, our business card is done. Looks really nice. Super simple. You see I've got a little red line there for the focus, and then I basically just make sure that it's about 1 millimeter above it or so, and that gives me a really nice focus business card. So now I'm going to jump in and show you guys a little bit more of the software side of it. It's super straightforward to set up. So with that, let's jump over to the software side. So on the software side, this is super simple. So you can see here, this is basically my PDF that I've just dropped in. You can take lots of different files like DXF files, things of that nature, but basically just take my file, drop it in here. One thing I'll note here, my laser is slightly off, so I actually have to do a -0.8 just to get it to line up with the correct brackets here on the mount. So hopefully if you have something like this, you won't have to worry about this, but a bunch of options on the side here. So I have multiple different methods for how I'm going to engrave this. I use the Stuki just because I really like the way it looks. I'm doing a 500 DPI, just one pass, make it quick, and my power is at 100, my speed's at 2000, and then frequency is at 45. So basically, depending on the different materials that you're using, there's different frequencies that the laser needs to operate at to basically engrave that material better or worse depending on what look you're going for. So these, you can basically play around with them for whatever material. There's also things that I'm assuming for whatever laser that you guys are using this with, you can play around with to get different settings. But it's as simple as dropping this in, lining it up. I can even take a picture of my workspace. So I will update this here. Let's see if I can capture the workspace. So there we go, it captured. You can see how it's kind of positioned there next to the bolts. I don't have a business card in there right now, but you can see how it updated, and that's essentially where my business card is going. So the nice thing with this software is it's fairly easy to move around and make adjustments. However, most of my editing is done on a different workspace. So super simple little show and tell here with making my laser engraved business cards. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to drop them down below. Thanks for checking this out.